You mean that you and you? This is awful. Don't ever ask me to do this again.
Hello. Happy Father's Day. We're here with my dad, Big Joe. Thanks for doing this. We're sitting here in your domain, your kingdom, garage. I'm sitting on your throne, drinking your beer, Coors Light, and we're dressed pretty much the same. For my only request is that you don't curse.
Okay.
And we're here to get Father's Day advice from my father. But before we get into that, say like and subscribe to the page.
Time out. Am I on?
Yes.
Why am I on? All right. Before we do it, make sure you like and subscribe down at the bottom of the page. He will be very happy.
And let's get into it. How you doing today? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Question number one. You're a wise man. You know I know that. You told me. When it comes to money, what are some lessons you've learned over the years that maybe you wish you would have known when you were younger, maybe around my age?
Wow. Good question.
Thank you.
Live within your means. Live within a house that you can afford. Keep an eye on the market, but also ask people that know the business.
So have an expert.
I don't think anybody's an expert, Chief, but
Well said.
I think so. Number two, buy a car that's maybe 2 or 3 years old. Pay it off as quick as possible. It shouldn't be a burden. It should be something you like. But again, it's going to constantly break because it's a machine.
What about health?
I'm not sure why people drink so much. I'll tell you what I think you have to do. You have to move. And you have to try to get some sleep. And I do. I sleep a lot. But I know people and friends that really are trying to go by 4 or 5 hours a night. I do believe you should have a few beers. I really do. I also believe you have to laugh a lot.
What's coming our way that we wouldn't even think of?
You feel like you're immortal at your age. I thought I was immortal till about 24 until I had a devastating knee injury. Changed my whole life. You have to protect your body. But if I could go back, I would take care of my knees and my back and my health, realizing they're going to wear out. Look,
here's a question. For years, we wanted a dog growing up, and you kept saying no, no, no. And now how can you say no to this beautiful animal? Look at this. Look at him.
Pretty easily.
Look at him.
Hello.
You have been married, what, 31 years? You've been married 31 years. How does that work?
Our marriage has developed into a friendship over the years. I think the friendship has to grow, and it has to come with just working towards a goal and watch each other's back. When the dust wears off the honeymoon, you're looking across the table at another human being, and the polish comes off, and it's just you and her looking across the table at each other. So you want to have something warm. I would put the word warm on it, and I think your mother and I have had that.
What's something stupid, in retrospect, something stupid you did as a young parent that maybe you could serve as advice to the rest of us?
Boy, well, you had it coming.
What does that mean?
Yeah, let me throw it back at you. How do you see yourself right now before you have a child? What do you think would be important?
I don't know, and I think that's the answer. I can't read about this, right? I can only experience a lot of it.
Bingo. You got to follow your gut. Can't predict anything. A lot of fun though.
I don't like you turning it on me. I don't like you asking me questions.
I think it's important for Father's Day.
What other questions do you want to ask them?
I have a couple more.
Go ahead.
Give me a criticism.
Give you a criticism?
Yeah. What will you do different that I didn't do with you?
I might tone down the language a little.
You mean that you and you?
You always knew what to say. Just sometimes it got a little profane.
This is awful. Don't ever ask me to do this again. Let me ask you a question. If you had to pick 3 values, or 2, that you are adamant that your kids will be like this or will do, what would they be?
Yeah, hard work, incredibly good looking, and then 3, and then last question for you.
Wait, I have another question for you. I want you to think of 1 or 2 stories of the times your dad made you laugh the hardest.
Yeah, I always liked it when we'd be driving around, it'd be the holidays, and you'd have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on, and you'd be inserting your own lyrics, curse words. Rudolph the, you know. At 30, I feel like you have to laugh because life is just so difficult sometimes. And it's here's what I learned from you. The more I look around, the more I'm seeing how there are just so many things in life that are just funny. And that if you just take a minute and stop and appreciate it, you can have a good laugh. This is the last question.
Why?
You're not taking it over anymore. That's why. If you had to boil it down, the key to happiness.
I think having people value you. I think if people value you and want to be around you. I really do. That's second to another one, helping people. Not to sound corny, nothing gives me more of a rush as a father or a person is when I make someone else's day.
And I think you've made plenty of people's day on this tape. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And I pray I'm never put in this chair ever again.
You did okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.